Join us every day on Radio Guyana as we help you to rekindle old memories and create new and lasting ones. Radio Guyana, more music, more memories. This is Disability in Focus, the program that looks at the rights, abilities, and issues that affect persons with disabilities here in Guyana and globally. Good evening, listeners, and welcome to another edition of Disability in Focus. I'm your host, Ganesh Singh. On this edition, I will be joined by Mark Ramnauth, who is an individual with a disability, but he wears many hats. So he's going to be telling us all about a song that he launched recently for our 60th Independence celebration. Do stay tuned, and I'm going to be back with Mark Ramnauth after this short break.
Change the past, but we can raise the bar. I am indigenous, I am from Africa, I am from India, but my home is Guyana. I am Caribbean, I am European, I'm even Latina, but my home is Guyana. We celebrate each other's faith, black, brown or Chinese, never mind ethnicity, celebrating Ramadan, flying kite on the dam, lighting up for Diwali, with a Guyanese family. I am indigenous, I am from Africa, I am from India, but my home is Guyana. I am Caribbean, I am European, I'm even Latina, but my home is Guyana. We are moving on with a common bond, inclusivity, sharing new prosperity. I am indigenous, I am from Africa, I am from India, but my home is Guyana. I am Caribbean, I am European, I'm even Latina, but my home is Guyana. Let the people fly, let the people rise, let the people fly, let the people rise, let the people fly, let the people rise.
Welcome back, listeners. Remember, we're sponsored by the Board of Industrial Training, National Commission on Disability, Accessible Solutions, Puran Brothers Waste Disposal Services, Complivite, your complete multivitamin, and Revision Optical. Remember, next time you're looking for that complete multivitamin, ensure that you pick up a bottle of Complivite. It's the new multivitamin on the market. It's available all across Guyana in any leading pharmacy or your neighborhood supermarket. They have a line of multivitamins for women, a line for children, men, and elderly persons. Remember, it's Complivite, your complete multivitamin. I'm now joined by Mark Ramnath. Mark, welcome to Disability in Focus.
Thank you, and just a pleasure to be here with you, Ganesh, and happy 60th.
Definitely, and same to you. I know you've been here before, and we, at that time we discussed entrepreneurship and a number of other things as persons with disabilities.
And our foundation, we had talked about
and yes, and your foundation, which you set up in Guyana here. But we want to talk about you as a musician. I know you play many instruments, you're into dancing, but you're also a singer. So tell us about your new song.
So thanks again, and again I want to wish all Guyanese on this auspicious and amazing accomplishment of 6 years of independence. Happy Independence 60th Day. This song was really written in mind with some kind of inspiration, less about my musicality, and it's a song that I hope people could enjoy. But the idea behind the song is about our story, and what I could do is go through some of the verses with you and tell you about
Definitely. The
first verse of the song, as we hopefully our listeners get to hear it, says, "How did we get here in this hemisphere?" And then it says, "We cannot change the past, but we can raise the bar." And if I may briefly, without going into a big long story, sometimes we forget how did we get here, and how did we get here? We are in this hemisphere. We're just an unusual and a remarkable country. Only English-speaking country, as everybody know now, in South America.
Yeah.
And just this amazing fact that less than 1 million of us live here, and now the world is discovering us. But if you go back to when the colonial people came, and when Columbus and all these people came to this part of the hemisphere, they found people here. And now science is showing us that 12,000 plus years there were native Indians living in this Amazonian part of South America, of which we have 9 tribes in Guyana. And that is such a huge part of how did we get here. And then obviously we got followed by our colonial masters, and then they brought the slaves and the indentured laborers and everybody else who came with them to work here and make this big plantation that they call Guyana, and so it's like, how did we get here? But the reason why I had the song say, how did we get here in this hemisphere? We cannot change the past. We sometimes have our difficulty reconciling with our colonial past and even with our racial complexity living together in a situation. And so that's the reality. My prophetic feeling about it is that we cannot change the past. We might try to rectify things and stuff like that. And I like to not spend too much energy on what cannot be changed. And that's my idea. But raising the bar means that we can aspire. Are we a country where we all are in love with everybody? That's not reality, but that's our aspiration. And as a nation at 60th anniversary, despite our differences, we have a remarkable way of, without realizing how we get along and blending our various cultures, even though we have our differences. We celebrate this week. We don't have independence. We have a Muslim holiday. We have a rival day this month. We had, Hindu holidays.
It's just a diverse month.
It's an amazing month, but it's a significant and symbolic month. Second verse of my song, if you would like.
What we'll do is that we can discuss more of the second verse. We'll give them a taste of the song. So we'll ensure that the listeners get a piece of this. And then when we return, you can further explain the second verse. But before we go to the song, Mark, where was this recorded?
So I took my little guitar, sit with a friend, recorded it. And I have a friend who has a little studio. He's a Guyanese guy in Orlando, Florida. But he was here recently, and he has his studio. And his name is Surendra, and he's a professional recorder. So I want to give a shout out to him as well, because he's the one who made it sound professional.
Excellent. So, Mark, you can introduce the song. I'll give you that opportunity to introduce the song that you recently launched for Independence.
Right, and so anyone who wants to look up this song on YouTube under the name Markie Zee, Markie, and Zee, just to make it simple to find, and it's called My Home Is Guyana.
Excellent. So we'll go to that song.
country of 6 races, free your mind and ease the tension. Why we fight each other when we live together? We need each other so we can make this country strong. Cause we are one people, one nation, one destiny. Everybody sing it. One people, one nation, one destiny. There we go. It's a beautiful sight for us to behold when masqueraders coming down the road. When the spirit of passion, man, the unfolds togetherness is the only thing that shows. Is the freedom is celebrating. When you see all the races uniting, let's make it last forever. Cause we only got one life. Guyana, this is my home, the land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
Don't let nothing come and try break we apart. Not race, politics or a negative heart. At the end of the day, we still have to work to feed we children or buy a new shirt. Hey, hey. Listen, this is the time to show who we are. It's not about race, just show a good heart. One people, one nation, one destiny. That is we motto. I'm Guyanese, I'm Guyanese, yes I'm Guyanese.
It's not about race, 'cause I'm Guyanese, I'm Guyanese, I'm Guyanese, yeah. This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own. My grandma used to tell me all about the past, but the past is the past, take that out your heart. We as a people need to be one. Stop all the fight, it's time to unite. Remember the color of the blood that we bleed. Strike out your skin, you surely will see. One people, one nation, one destiny. That is the motto. I'm Guyanese, I'm Guyanese, yes I'm Guyanese.
It's not about race, 'cause I'm Guyanese, I'm Guyanese, I'm Guyanese, yeah. This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
This is Guyana, this is my home, land that I'm from, I call my own.
Guyana, Guyana, hey, yeah, this is Guyana.
Welcome back, listeners. You heard there from Markie Zee. That's his, what you call it, your stage name, Mark?
Yes.
Your stage name, and it's Mark Ramnath, who recently launched this song for our 60th independence. Mark, it's a great song. I had the opportunity to listen to it, and I must congratulate you on this. You're multi-skilled, multi-talented. Any plans for any future productions?
Well, I'm always creating things. I like to spend creative time. This is not my typical genre. I do different songs of a spiritual. My songs that I like to write is hopefully could be used to inspire, and I like to put fun along with some kind of message. So I have many songs. If listeners would like to look up a song that I wrote about the Amerindian people of Guyana, it's called Roraima, and you'll see it on the same YouTube channel. It was written a while ago, and it's really about the story of a young Amerindian girl, and basically how her life was changed when a strange white man showed up, like that. But it's symbolic of the colonial impact.
Similar to
on the Amerindian
Pocahontas.
people. So that song is called Roraima.
And it's similar to Pocahontas.
Yeah, and it has a kind of a soft melody.
Yeah.
It's not written in this kind of old-fashioned calypso style that I use for this song. That song is a very somber melody. So not probably everybody's taste, but it's I invite people to listen to it and love to hear what they say about it.
Mark, tell us more about the second and the other verse of the song.
Okay, verse
The second
2
and third,
of the song, verse 2 of the song says, we celebrate each other's faith. we have different religions, different races, and it goes through, black, brown, or Chinese, and, never mind ethnicity, celebrating Ramadan, flying kite, Pony Dam, all of those things are bringing it together,
And that's a true reflection of our society, is that we embrace each other's culture and we do celebrate each other's culture.
Right. So the second song is that, and to me, that's another miraculous thing. And I would bet anybody, despite our little differences, to check around. Even in the Caribbean, which is the most similar country to us, is Trinidad, because they have like the mixed population and stuff, but they don't have the amount of indigenous influences we have here in Guyana.
That is correct.
There's nobody, nowhere, who has this kind of unique composition of peoples like we have in Guyana. And our national dish is an Amerindian dish, pepper pot, right? So we take it for granted. And this is a part of what I was feeling when I was writing the song. A lot of what happened to us Guyanese is that we take it for granted. But people looking in from the outside, when they see this country, they're like, what the hell? Where is this country? How come I didn't know about this before, Less than 1 million people, right? We all don't realize it. But it's no joke. And we hear a lot of negativity when we open the newspaper and all kinds of stuff. And you have these incidents that happen and stuff. True, it's reality. But when you get down to it, what we have is just remarkable. Even if you go to a restaurant, just look around the food, When you hear people eating 7 curry and metemji, and you go and you get a good soup, it all come from African influence, Amerindian influence. We don't take it for granted, right? So it's all been blended into this interesting kind of melting pot.
We are melting, definitely a melting pot.
Yeah.
And we have such a diverse culture. Right. And, it's one that we really need to market more and sell to the world.
Yeah, and there's many melting pots, like Queens, New York, with people from all around the world. But the thing about Guyana's melting pot is that we have kind of assimilated into one general culture. See, when you go to big, complicated places where there are other melting pots, it's difficult to assimilate, so everybody kind of live in silos. If you go to Queens, New York,
that is true.
The people you will find that Italian neighborhood, Irish neighborhood, Greek neighborhood, Spanish neighborhood, like that. And they don't have a kind of a blending of cultures like we do. And it's the mix-up, blend-up, pepper pot, cocoa thing that we got going on in Guyana.
Excellent. Yeah. Mark, we'll pause for a short break, and we'll be back after this.
Everybody right now sing, different faces, different race, every county, every village, everybody. No, come let's celebrate. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Christian, Hindu, Muslim, we standing side by side as one people, one nation. We stand as one. We better together in unity as one people in harmony. No segregation, no division. We stand as one. We stand as one. Everybody right now sing, Jesus on the mountain, Jesus in the streets, Jesus in the darkness over every enemy. Jesus for my family, I speak the holy name, Jesus. Shout Jesus on the mountain, Jesus in the streets, Jesus in Guyana over every enemy. Jesus for my family, I speak the holy name, Jesus.
be denied, no. Just like the rivers will find the sea. Oh Allah, you're here and you're always near. And I know without a doubt that you always hear my prayers. Allah ही अल्लाह किया करो, दुख न किसी को दिया करो. जो दुनिया का मालिक है, नाम उसी का लिया करो. अल्लाह ही अल्लाह, अल्लाह ही अल्लाह, अल्लाह ही अल्लाह किया करो, दुख न किसी को दिया करो. जो दुनिया का मालिक है, नाम उसी का लिया करो. अल्लाह ही अल्लाह, अल्लाह ही अल्लाह.
बहु सुदशरथ अचर बिहारी. हरि अनंत हरि कथानंता, कहानी सुनाई बहु विधि सब संता. सीताराम चरित अति पावन, मधुर सरस और अति मन भावन.
الأولى بكماله، كشفت الهدى بجماله.
Somebody lift those hands and sing hallelujah. Yeshua HaMashiach, to God be the glory.
Look down through your window, no big city lights, just greenery. I don't know what you come for. Loosen up, my dear, we're such a man free. Welcome to the land of many faces, not one, not two, but 6 different races. You know when the sun kisses your skin, you're in the right place. Guyana, oh, that's my beautiful country. Come, let me take a walk with Brother Tiki. You'll see our landmarks and our monuments, they're so unique. The hybrid structure, the lighthouse, the tallest wooden structure, cathedral, 176th Street, monuments, and the beautiful city hall. You know with the wind in your hair, you're in the right place. Big city lights, just greenery. I don't know what you come for. Listen up, my dear, we're such a man free. Welcome to the land of many faces, not one, not two, but 6 different races. You know when the sun kisses your skin, you're in the right place. Guyana, oh, that's my
peace, a place of love. We are one Guyana. It's paradise, it's our world.
Coastal plains, plenty rice and sugar cane. Same Guyanese blood in our vein. So make we burn out the hatred, time for erasing. Can't make that destroy. 6 race I share the same space in this 83,000 square miles.
We are one Guyana, a place of peace, a place of love.
No matter which religion is you, could have Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, Hindu. Sister is a sister, real and true. One big water culture brew.
And all of we together could really make this dream come true of a brighter Guyana for me and you. Ocean, the mountains, hear this tune. Take it cool.
We are one Guyana, a place of peace, a place of love. Runs deep like a beautiful rivers for Guyana. Oh, and when we stand as one, mighty like Mount Roraima for Guyana, for Guyana. Our life would be beautiful, just like Guyana. She's blessed us with her own, just got to embrace her. To say, together, give her a standing ovation. This great nation, a little gem of this world. Yeah. Place of peace, a place of love. We are one Guyana. It's paradise, it's our world. We are one Guyana. Place of peace, a place of love. We are one Guyana. It's paradise, it's our
Welcome back, listeners. You're listening to Disability in Focus. Remember, next time you're looking for that complete multivitamin, ensure that you pick up your Complivite line of multivitamins. It's available all across Guyana. It's quite affordable and it's available in all leading pharmacies or your neighborhood supermarket. Complivite, they have a line for women, and under the women line, you have the Complivite Women, that's for everyday use. You have the Complivite Women Plus, that's for women who are into sports and a lot more active. The Complivite 50 Women, 50 Plus, that's for women who are experiencing menopause and having hormonal changes and so on. And then you have the Complivite Women 70 Plus for women that are elderly. Ensure that you pick up the Complivite line of vitamins next time you're going to the pharmacy. I have with me in studio Mark Ramnauth, and he's popularly known as Markie Zee. That's his stage name. and he's telling us about the inspiration for his recently released song in observance of our 60th independence. Mark, we spoke of, the different verses and what inspired you and so on. But you as an individual and one that has lived for many years overseas and now, you're very much in Guyana regularly. You talk about this diversity that we have, and you left Guyana in the 80s, and now you're back some decades ago. And what difference have you seen and experienced with the different generations? Mm-hmm. And how much have we changed when it comes to accepting each other and accepting the diversity?
Well, thanks for having me again, and happy independence to anybody who's just tuning in. We're talking about my Home Is Guyana song, Markie Zee. You could find it on YouTube. That's a good segue. The third verse of my song kind of focus on the future, like where we're going in Guyana. It's it says we're moving on and coming back to Guyana. I've been coming back for many years, not just now, and I'm kind of moving back permanently, setting up, because I want to contribute my little share to the future of where we're going. I think that future is a bit of a blank slate, but currently, if I may, I'm impressed with all the development, and I'm impressed with what's going on. And again, I'd like to put a perspective on how Guyana looks like from the outside. It's very striking to me that when I go around Guyana talking to people, some of the negative attitudes, I understand that, but if people would step out and see this, I love to say that we're living in an aquarium and we can't see the water. When you're the fish swimming around the aquarium, you can't see the water. Mm-hmm. The remarkable transformation that's going on and the remarkable opportunities that are here are being blinded sometimes by negative thinking. And I'm talking about reality. I'm talking about opportunities that are available to people for themselves. And it's very easy to say, okay, the wealth is not going to the common people. I believe there's a lot of initiatives, and I feel like we are part of the solution to help bridge the gap. Because of course, when you have low functioning education and you live in a family with dysfunctional people, it's hard to come out of it and to make use of that opportunity, which is what one of our programs do. So we work with young people in South Georgia.
And that's with your foundation, yeah.
Yeah, we work in South Georgia. But my main point I'd like to communicate to most Guyanese, you hear all kinds of stuff like that. Understand what's happening and try to get a perspective that's not drowning you in, look at it from the outside. When you see a country small like our size with a $1.3 trillion budget, and you hear people saying we can't eat roads, it's absolute nonsense. Just do some simple mathematics, okay? And think about it. There's less than 300,000 households. If 50,000 people, or let's say it's not an accurate number, it's a little less than that, got households, you know how big percentage of Guyanese people have moved into home ownership. And home ownership is like the thing that will bring most of us out of poverty. So people need to get to understand that perspective. I'll give you one calculation that I don't hear anybody talking about, okay? If you add up the social service ministry budget, and this is where I think they're addressing a lot of the problems in homes, because homes and domestic violence and stuff is where a lot of the problems are as we go around. Why people can't get out of poverty, there's a lot of issues within homes. But I do a little bit of simple mathematics, add social service, right? Add healthcare budget, add education budget, right? Add all the money that's spent in housing, right? And I'm not a spokesperson for the government, might sound like that. I wish they could articulate it like this sometimes, because you add those up and see what your mathematics leave you, and you're gonna get the $700-800 billion out of the budget going directly to the people. old age pension, all kinds of these things. When you start adding it up, and you don't say it's not going to the people, it's absolutely going to the people.
And that's a whole lot of different discussion, Mark, because you mentioned about acquisition of a home, and you buy a land from the government for what, $300,000, $400,000, and automatically the market value of that is 10, well, not even tenfold. You can 20, 30 times over the value of that. So, but I'm happy that you raised the point that there are changes and all of our people are benefiting, and it's fitting that we celebrate the 60th independence, that we speak briefly on this. But Mark, I want to thank you very much for sharing and for launching this song, for those who are into this type of music.
Right. Yeah, well, thanks for having me too.
Yeah.
Happy Independence Day to everybody else. I think the future is not clear. We can make it even better. And it's up to us in a kind of a way, right? Both us, the government, the institution, and the individuals.
We're all part of this development.
We're going to have an exciting new decade, and a lot of it's within our choice and in our attitudes. So thanks for having me on your program. I really appreciate this particular forum to be discussing my song. And I commend you also for all of your great work for people with disability, but just in your general citizenship, you're doing a remarkable job, and you're a great role model for a lot of us.
Thank you very much, Mark. And, well, I should say all the best with your musical endeavors. I know it's a hobby. So we'll definitely talk more about that sometime in the future when you launch some new songs. Listeners, we're going to be back after this. Welcome back, listeners. It is time for me to wrap up this evening's program. I had Mark Ramnath, who is also known as Markie Zee. That's his stage name, and you can check out this song on the YouTube channel Markie Zee. It's a song that he launched for our 60th Independence anniversary. I'll be back tomorrow night for another edition. Goodbye.
Join us every day on Radio Guyana as we help you to rekindle old memories and create new and lasting ones. Radio Guyana, more music, more memories.